Hi, I'm Mitch from Colton Computers. We've been a NetVault partner for over 3 years, and today I'm going to be demonstrating their triple failover technology using Fibre, NBN, and 4G LTE. To start the demonstration, we're going to have a look here at our NetMon control panel, which shows you that's the current latency of the connection. There's your NBN connection. Fibre connection, you can see that it's currently under load, meaning that traffic is going out the fibre connection. And then there's our LTE connection. There's a ping plotter graph running, and it's just going to Google DNS the same as our good old command prompt here. I'm quickly just going to run you through the router. So NetVault provide a Cisco router to deliver this service. You'll see here we have our NBN connection. Here we have our fibre connection. Here is our 4G LTE WIC with 2 external antennas going to our roof. That connection there goes to our Sophos XG, which is running our data center here in Orange, and our little green cord here is going to this laptop that I'm doing the demonstration on. You can see our NBN Co, fibre to the premise NTD there, and down here we have our NetVault NTU, an OFTU delivering our fibre connection. So to start the demonstration off, I'm going to disconnect our fibre service. You will notice when I disconnect the fibre service, we're going to lose 1 packet only in our ping, and the latency is going to increase. So there, I've disconnected the fibre, so the connection has now failed over with 1 packet lost to our NBN service. We've kept the same WAN IP address during this process, and nothing's changed, and the client won't notice that anything's changed. I'm now going to go to speed test. You'll see that was a speed test I've done previously on the fibre connection. Note the WAN IP address. I'm going to run another speed test now that I've failed over to NBN, and here you will see that yes, the latency is a bit higher. Our speed's a bit faster because we're going from a 50 meg fibre circuit to a 140 NBN circuit, but our WAN IP address has not changed. We utilise these services for a lot of clients, not necessarily in a triple failover situation, but we have a lot in a single failover or a dual WAN connection, because a lot of our clients can only get NBN, and so we use 4G to give them some business grade reliability to enable them to have remote workers and to use phones. So you'll see there that we've run our speed test again. Important things to note here, we're at about 15 milliseconds latency and same WAN IP address. I'm going to go back to NetMon now, and here on NetMon, when I refresh it, you will now see that the fibre connection is doing no traffic, the LTE connection is doing no traffic, and all our traffic is going out our NBN connection. Our ping has increased slightly. We'll come down here to ping plotter, and you will notice that we're now running on a higher latency connection. I'm now going to fail over the NBN connection, and so now we are going to be running on 4G only. So now that I've disconnected that, again, you'll see 1 packet is lost. We're now sitting at a higher latency. We expect this service to fluctuate a little bit more just due to the nature of 4G, but again, from a client point of view, they haven't noticed anything's happened. I'm now going to run another speed test to show you, and this I personally find this to be the really cool part. I'm now running over a 4G connection, and I still have the same WAN IP address. From a real world example, we use a lot of IPsec site-to-site VPNs, and they don't drop during this failover process. Again, ensuring continuity of services for our clients, which is really, really good. And another reason why we love dealing with NetVault. Once this speed test finished, I'm going to show you ping plotter again, and I'm going to show you our ping, and I'm going to fail the services back over. So, now that we're back on this main screen, I'm first going to reconnect our NBN connection. So, reconnected, and we'll watch here in the pings, and it'll take 5 seconds or so. And our latency will drop. There we go. And you can see it better in ping plotter. It's a bit hard just because we had some really high latency there on 4G. And you're going to see in a second the traffic's going to drop from the 4G connection, and that's it doing the refresh to say that, hey, you're sitting on 4G. It'll fail back over to NBN, and then it'll fail back over to Fibre. In the interest of not waiting forever for that, I'm now going to fail us back over to Fibre, as I've reconnected the Fibre service. Again, we're going to see a latency drop here, back to 5 to 7 milliseconds. There you go, 6, that was a pretty good guess. So we're now running on our Fibre connection as we normally would. I'm going to run another speed test now just to show you the result that should be similar to the result that we had when we first looked at speed test. That looks like a 50-50 Fibre circuit. And you'll see now that our traffic, as far as NetMon's concerned, is still sitting on NBN. NetMon will take another 30 seconds or so to refresh to come back to our Fibre connection. We go back to our friend Ping Plotter here. I'm just going to reset that purely because your spikes are so high there from when it was in 4G land. That we don't have a whole lot of scale. And hopefully NetMon should refresh now. Yep, and you can see that everything's back on the Fibre connection. So you can see there, we're sitting on Fibre. Now, just because no one should try this at home, and because this is in honour of all of Radix's previous videos before, I'm now going to do something that you definitely shouldn't do at home, which is to show you that Fibre connection is working. We're sitting at 5 milliseconds. Fibre connection just failed because some idiot put a backhoe through the fibre out in the street. And now, again, we had our one packet drop. We had our latency increase. I'm now going to presume that the same guy with the digger didn't realise that he dug a bit of blue fibre out of the ground, and now he's going to dig a bit of green fibre out of the ground. And we've now lost our NBN circuit. You can see, again, we've only had one packet drop. And we're still functioning, and our clients are still experiencing a quality NetVault connection. And we are doing this live. This is a production environment. So I'm either stupid enough or game enough to do it. And I'd like to say that this is a testament to NetVault's fantastic service. Thanks for watching.